Okay, welcome to Ray McDonough channel, where I talk about the cool music that belongs in your collection and the cold beer that belongs in your fridge. That's you right there, Okay, so anyway, today I'm doing a music review and going back to 1987, it was a quiet time in some ways in the indie scene, right? Well, actually, the indie was going strong, but not too many people knew about it. It was so indie, they didn't know what the hell was going on. It was underground, right? So anyway, it was a great band, short-lived band, called Jim Jiminee. So check it out right there, So I'm going to talk about their album, 1987 album, Welcome to Hawaii. So it's got a kind of cool picture. They're all wearing lays, I don't know if they're getting laid, but especially wearing suits on the beach, I don't know about that. How much that's gonna help you with the babes, Looks really rocky too, that beach, but it's got a really good ice cream place right there, I think I had that once when I was in England. So not all bad times on the Hard Rock Beach, Well, maybe not Hard Rock, get it? So anyway, on the back it's got lots of cool stuff. Lays, radio, looks like Doc Martin shoes, and I kind of remember some guys I used to know wearing these pair of these Lope Brothers and Doc Martin combo shoes. Anybody remember those out there? They're like almost like penny loafers. They're pretty nice, Tassel shoes. Anyway, I remember a couple of guys I knew had those. I never wore anything but Greb Kodiaks, right? But Greb Kodiaks rock, man. I still wear those, But anyway, I remember some guys I used to know wearing those things. So anyway, cool album, made in France, but there's not one word of French on the whole thing, Nothing at all, So anyway, cool looking cover. Let's check out the interior, Whoop, what do we have here? A nice little inlay here. Got the band. Nice photo of the band, right? All on the beach. Looks like a pier in the background. They have those in England, where everybody drinks beer and tries not to fall into the ocean. But anyway, cool looking shot of the band and all the lyrics if you want to sing along. And all those good things, It says here it was produced by Trigger, Jim Jiminee and Trigger, and engineered by Trigger. I thought that was Roy Rogers' horse, but maybe it is. Talented horse, You never know with Hollywood, right? Recorded summer 1987. I remember getting this in probably later 87. Something like that. I heard the main song, Town and Country Blues, on CFNY, right? So it was great. I ran right downtown and bought the album. So there was only one in the whole store, So either they sold out or they just had one, right? And I scooped it. So whatever. Well, let's have another look at the vinyl. Anything significant? Sleeve's a sleeve. Kind of a cool looking label. Cat and Mouse Records, And you can see there's a cat. Maybe you can see there's a cat chasing a mouse all around, And I stared at it like 1,000 times, while I was spinning around. The cat never caught that mouse, right? So, those of you animal lovers can be happy. Well, the cat didn't eat though, so maybe there's two sides to that album. And yeah, didn't catch it on either side. But one thing I noticed on the playout, on the inside, the playout here, right here, someone put some secret messages in, there was no backward factor. I played it backwards, didn't hear anything. But somebody wrote in the wax, on the square, Charles. So maybe you can tell me what that means, And on the other side, I think they're just talking about the album, Hot, Sticky, Brilliance. I like how they do that on in mostly English stuff, but it says made in France, so I don't know. They did it in English too, right? Man, you can't do that here. Everything's got to be bilingual. Okay, so let's talk about the music. Let's move inside. The real important part. Great album. Top song for sure. Town and Country Blues. Check it out. I'm going to try and put a link down below. Link into this song. I'll see it on YouTube. Check it out. Great tune. The first side is just peppy, upbeat. Do it on Thursday. Next song. Great. It's got some like 1965, I'd say, Beatle type guitaring, just really upbeat, happy. It's got that, although, saying that the music's upbeat, but it's always got kind of a, bad luck kind of dude in all the songs. Like, I don't know, the guy Kevin Jameson wrote the songs pretty much. Must have been having bad luck at the time, eh? But I was having pretty bad luck then too, eh? So maybe it was going around. What else we got here? Snap Me Up. Totally kind of reminded me of aspects of a really upbeat Steely Dan, like Steely Dan on coke, eh? I think Steely Dan was on coke anyway, but it didn't quite come out in her music. But this is like an upbeat Steely Dan, you know, like, but I mean that in a good way, you know. I wasn't the biggest Steely Dan fan, eh? But this is good, and there's a banjo in there, so could be the boy from Deliverance playing in there, but he plays it well. Put a String in My Heart. Nice vocals. The vocals are in that one kind of remind me of some new wave dude. I can't remember who it is for the life of me, eh? So I don't know. Maybe you guys know. Under My Hat, the strong chorus. Love the piano. Yeah, definitely the choir combo at the end. The piano combo with the choir is kind of a nice value add. Eh? It's important to have a value add in everything you do, right? I try to give that on the Randy McDonough channel too, as best I can, eh? With little tips here and there. Let's flip over to side two. I'm a Habit, totally upbeat. It's got some like Johnny Marrish guitar, eh? You know Johnny Marr from the Smiths, right? And and a bunch of other places. The guy played everywhere. Again, I gotta say, you know, not like Randy Rhoads, right? The best fucking guitarist in the world, eh? Absolutely the best fucking guitarist, Randy Rhoads. But still really good, right? If you're playing like kind of like Johnny Marr, you know you're doing something right. Next song up. She's Gone Too Far. Meh, you know, take it or leave it, eh? You know, next one, Heyday. I'd say the chorus saves it, really makes it. Good song, good song. Wasting Away. Kind of, I thought it was gonna go a cappella, eh? But suddenly the instruments kicked in, so kind of had aspects of an a cappella song, Acapulco, whatever. Hard to get it out of my mouth. I got Mexico on the brain since I lost my job at the plant moved to Mexico, right? So I'm calling acapella Acapulco. Try and get over that one, eh? Next song, Two Brothers. Nice song. Kind of reminds me of like aspects of the Police, aspects of English beat, you know. It's like kind of saxophone, like Saxa. Remember him? Saxa plays nice saxophone, and it's kind of aspects of that. I'm sure these guys grew up listening to them. Probably no doubt they're from England. And definitely on the last song, She's Coming Back, right? Totally reminds me of like Steely Dan on coke. You know, there's just something about it, kind of a Steely Dan, but I mean, it sounds good, eh? So overall, great album. If you can find it, you'll probably never find it on LP except Discogs or used store somewhere. You know, good luck finding it. I got mine. I love it. Live Factor, never saw these band live. I mean, I don't think they ever came to Canada, eh? If they didn't come to Toronto, good chance they never came to the rest of Canada, right? It's a big market here, so a lot of the bands try and play here, or Montreal or Vancouver, eh? And I don't think they went to the U.S., eh? The biggest market of all. You got to make it there if you want to make the money, right? And I don't even think they went there, but played a lot around Britain, I think, eh? And I think they had a bit of following in Japan, right? You know, those Japanese kids, eh? So anyway, they got a big population, so if you can make some money over there, you're doing okay. Yeah, so I'm going to give this album 4 Woo La Mer! Right, 1 Woo La Mer, 2 Woo La Mer, 3 Woo La Mer, 4 Woo La Mer's tribute to Jacques Lemaire, eh? So even though the Leafs got the first round draft pick, still giving the tribute to the Canadians and Jacques Lemaire there. But, so anyway, check out this Jim Jiminee. I'm going to try and find a link, throw it down below, and rate, subscribe, comment. Thanks a lot, eh?